Hello everybody, this is teacher Ricardo and welcome to your virtual class for Monday, June the 8th, 2020 for second grade. And we're going to start working, actually we're going to be continuing working with your book. Now here we go, this is your word book. And if you remember last class, we were working in this area right here. Actually, we completed this one. This is the last thing that we did. Remember the meaning of baffle? Confusion, clues, disappear, investigate, mystery, secret, solve, suspect, and identify. I'm pretty sure you guys remember this information right here. And so we're going to continue with the next activity, which is this one right here, and it says write your own theory about the man in the news report. And this is supposed to be the homework that you probably did. Let's continue. This information right here, it says read the instructions for a game and match the words involved with the definitions. Use a dictionary if you need to. See, if you need to use a dictionary, just use it. Now let's take a look at the information right here. And it says, this nail beating board game is perfect for, it's perfect opportunity for all of you amateurs detectives out there to get to work. You must solve what appears to be the perfect crime and catch the guilty party. In order to do this, you will have to work out what happened to the victim, interview all the potential witnesses, and take a statement from each one. Decide if everyone has a genuine alibi. Collect and use all the evidence you can find to work out what really happened. And then be careful. One of the people you interview will give you a red herring. You must figure out what it is and not be distracted. Okay, now based on this information, we need to come up with the definitions. For example, detectives. And let me see which one is going to be the one for detectives. An incorrect information, a person who investigates and solves crimes. Okay, so detectives is going to be right here, number 4, detectives. Now, what do you think is guilty party? It says you must solve what appears to be the perfect crime and catch the guilty party. You have to catch the one that is the perpetrator. Okay, you need to catch the guilty person, and this is how they call it, guilty party. Okay, now victim, it's very obvious. It sounds like in Spanish, victim, and then witness. Witness is the person that saw the situation, the person that saw everything happen. Okay, and then a statement is something that you first say to the police, and then you have to, or actually somebody else from the police needs to take your statement. Okay, whatever you say to the police, that is your statement, and you have to say, for example, oh yes, I saw 3 people arguing and then fighting, and this guy took out a bat and hit the other person, and the police says, okay, now we need to go to the police office, and then you have to give me your statement. Okay, that is the meaning of a statement. Alibi. For example, let's say that the police come to my house and they say, okay, mister, I think you are the guilty person. You are the one that did the crime or committed the crime. You are the perpetrator. And then I'm going to say, oh, no, sir. I wasn't here in Morelos yesterday. I went to Tijuana, as an example. That is my alibi. That's my alibi. Obviously, I need to prove that with a bus ticket or an airplane ticket, but that is the meaning of alibi. Okay, like more or less like an excuse to prove that it was impossible for you to commit the crime because you were somewhere else. And then evidence. The evidence is, for example, if I left some hair, or if I left my shoe in the crime scene, that is going to be the evidence, because they are going to say, oh no sir, this shoe belongs to you. Okay. And then red herring is when somebody is going to try to confuse you, is going to give you wrong information. Okay, probably to take time, or probably to try to get away with the crime, but that is the meaning of red herring, like wrong information given on purpose. Okay, so now what we have to do here is a person who has suffered or being injured or killed in a crime. Obviously, this is the victim. Okay. The next one, an incorrect piece of information that is used to distract someone. This is the one I was telling you, red herring. So this is going to be here. An incorrect piece of information that is used to distract someone. Okay, so that is the answer for the next one. And then information that shows a person was somewhere else when the crime took place. This one right here. This is your alibi. Alibi. Okay. And then a person who investigates and solves crimes. What is the name of this person? Detectives. Here we go. Facts or information that show if something is true or not. This one could be evidence. I think I'm correct. Yes, this is the evidence. Facts or information. Okay. Evidence could be information like your statement or an item. Okay. Now, number 6, information that is given to the police and written down after a crime, a statement. First, you tell the police, and the police says, okay, now come with me to the to see the sheriff, and we are going to write down the information that you are giving me, and then you have to sign it. Okay, a statement. A person who has seen or heard a crime or an accident. This one is called chismoso, or no es cierto. This one is the witness, okay, witness. And this one right here, the person or people who have done something wrong. And that is going to be guilty party. El responsable, the responsible, the guilty party, okay? Good, now let's continue to the next activity, which is this one right here. It says, think of a detective you know in a book or a film. Write sentences describing him, her, and his or her work. Okay, if you don't know anybody who is a detective, you can think of a person or of a character from a book or a movie. Okay, probably you have seen a movie about the detectives. If you don't know anybody or haven't seen any movies or books about detectives, you can ask one of your relatives in your family, or you can search in the internet. Okay, you can take Google and say famous detectives in Mexico, for example, and read the information, and then you have to answer this information right here. Okay. Okay, now let's continue. The next page right here, and it says grammar. Complete the sentences with the correct modal. Okay, it says that be Jenny's bag. It's got her name inside. If you see a personal bag and you see the name, it's more likely that belongs to that person. So we're going to use must, could, or can't. Which one? And the correct answer is going to be must. Must. 100, almost certain that the purse belongs to that person because it has her name. Okay, now the next one. That be a ghost. They don't exist. So this person is really certain that the ghost doesn't exist. So basically, it's the opposite of most. Let's see the options. Most, might, can't. So the answer is going to be can't. See, the opposite. Most almost certain, 100% certain, and this one is that it's not possible. It's not possible. And I'm using the second part of the sentence to decide what's the answer. They don't exist. It got her name inside. Okay, now the next one, we think Joe be on holiday because he hasn't answered any text or emails. Okay, so what could be the answer? Let's see the options. Can't, may, couldn't. So the answer is may, 50-50%, because we think that he may be on holiday, or maybe he went out to the store just for a couple of seconds. Okay, or probably 1 hour. Number 4, that be Sam because he had never wear a jacket like that. Let's see that somebody is looking at a person thinking that it's Sam, but this person is saying that it's not possible because Sam doesn't wear the jacket like that. So what is the answer? May, can't, could. Which one do you think is the possible answer? Can't. It can't be him because Sam never wears the jacket like that. Number 5, scientists think the abominable snowmen exist, but they are still looking for proof. They think that the snowmen exist, Sasquatch or Bigfoot, but they are still looking for proof because they don't have any proof. So the answer is might, 50-50%. Some people think they exist, but there is a possibility that it doesn't exist because it doesn't have any proof. They don't have any proof. Okay, now let's see the next one right here. It says rewrite the sentences using the correct modal verb in brackets. Modal verb in brackets. We have to rewrite the sentences. It's impossible that that house is haunted. Impossible. So we're going to use must because, I mean, sorry, can't, impossible, can't. Yes, so what is going to be the answer, guys? You need to tell me, or you need to come up with your answer in your head. Think about it, okay? We are sure he supports Arsenal. Arsenal, I think they are talking about the football team. We are sure he supports the Arsenal, and they are sure, pretty sure. So the answer is must, the opposite of can't. And then it's possible that dinosaurs still exist. It's possible that dinosaurs still exist. What do you think? This person is saying this, so we have to use this one. I mean, we know that dinosaurs do not exist anymore, but this person is saying it's possible. So probably we have to use might in this case. Now, number 4, we are certain that Alex is worried about going abroad on his own. We are certain, like almost 100%. So it's going to be might or must? Must, obviously, this one right here. Now, number 5, it's possible the creature of the beach is a shark. It's possible, possibility, 50-50%. So which one are we going to use? Might, right here. And then number 6, that definitely isn't Olivia ringing me. Her phone's broken. Definitely, this guy is 100% certain that it cannot be Olivia because he knows that her phone is broken. So it's going to be can't, okay? Now we know which modal to use, but now can we make a complete sentence? Okay. Now take a look at the first one right here. It's impossible that the house is haunted. So we have to rewrite this sentence using the modal, and it's going to be like this. The house can't be haunted. Okay. The next one right here. We are sure he supports Arsenal. Okay, we know which modal to use, but now can we come up with the correct sentence? He must support Arsenal. Okay, he most supports Arsenal. Now the next one about the dinosaurs. Let's see if we were correct. It's possible that dinosaurs still exist. Dinosaurs might still exist. See, might, because that is what this person is thinking about, that a possibility, which is not correct because dinosaurs are dead. Instead of if they are talking about politics, that may be a possibility that dinosaurs exist. Okay, the next one. Alex must be worried about going abroad on his own. Most. Okay. Now, number 5, the creature on the beach might be a shark because 50-50 possibility. That can be Olivia ringing me. Her phone's broken. Okay, that is impossible because she doesn't have a telephone. Okay, guys, let me see. One more and that's it. This one right here. Complete the online chat with an appropriate modal verb. Sometimes more than one is possible. Okay, now this is going to be your homework. We did the activity, the last activity together, so you know how to do this activity. Homework. There we go. And this one is going to be due on Friday. Please, guys. Okay, and it's a very simple piece of homework. So I'm going to stop here right now and see you guys next time. And please be safe and take care.